Hello everyone, so Sony announced last week in a 2-hour long conference that their new platform, the PS4, will be coming to the market this year. Now, before getting to the conference, first I'm going to talk about the past, meaning I'm going to talk about the PS3. When the PS3 initially launched on November of '06, it was a disaster, primarily because of the price, ranging from $500 for the 20 gigabyte one and $600 for the 60 gigabyte one. Even nowadays, that price is ridiculously expensive. On the other hand, the 360, which launched a year before the PS3 on November of '05, initially launched with a price of $400 for the 20 gigabyte 360 and $300 for the core. However, lots of 360s were having technical problems, and I for one think it was because the product was released prematurely. Microsoft wanted to defeat Sony in sales, which they succeeded initially. Having said that, now the tables have turned and Sony is now pushing for the first release, and I don't really want to see the PS4 falling into the previous platform's mistakes, overpricing it or releasing it prematurely. In any case, the evolution of the gaming industry has proven to favor the most powerful system, being the PS3, and it has been reflected on sales as well. The PS3 now has sold over 77 million units, whereas the 360 has sold only 76 million units. I know there's only 1 million more or less of difference, but knowing the past, how they started, trust me, 1 million, it means something. Now this brings us to another interesting point. Why is the PS4 being released this year? If the PS3 is at its apex, it's gaining momentum barely, and now they're gonna release the PS4. I don't even understand what's Sony's marketing strategy about that. Maybe it's because of the Vita? I don't know, who knows? We'll have to see how this plays out. Okay, now let's go to what was said on the conference. I'm not gonna get all technical because majority of the consumers don't really care what the new system's capabilities are. We just know it's gonna be more powerful. They just want a new, innovative platform for gaming to spend their time with. So moving to the positive aspects of the PS4, I'm gonna start with downloading. Now the PS3 had background download, which was a really good feature, but now they added a new downloading while the power is off feature, which I think is really good. I mean, you can download stuff while you're sleeping or not using the PS3. And another important aspect that they added is that you can now play games while they're being downloaded, and I don't really see a negative side to this unless you have a really slow internet. Now moving forward, they also showed a little bit of the new design for the PS interface. Now the PS3 interface wasn't as flashy or as colorful as the 360 is, but it was quick and it got the job done. And now they're showing a new interface, which is Xbox 360-ish. I don't think it's a bad idea if it still delivers and does a quick job. Next thing is the controller. Now the controller is pretty much the same as the DualShock 3. However, it's now going into sharing, because that's what PS4 is about, sharing. Yes, I'm gonna talk about how PS4 will be more or less a social network for players. So with these new sharing features, you're gonna be able to stream what your friends are doing at that time. You can share what you're doing. You can make posts about what you're doing. You can trash talk with your friends while you're seeing each other's games. And a really bizarre feature added is that you can take the control of your friend's game and play the game for him if he's having a really hard time with it. And I don't really I'm not really sure if I like that. That's really invading, in my opinion. But it may prove to be, really cool to see if your friend does something that you couldn't do, and then it's trash talk to him. So another incredible feature added to the PS4 is that while you're playing, and then say you have to do something else, you turn off the PS4, you go do what you have to do, and then when you can come back, when you turn it on, you're gonna be able to start playing where you left when you originally turned off the system. Which brings me to remote play. You can also do that with the Vita. Say you're playing a game, and then for some reason somebody else has to use the TV. You can use the Vita and take it and start playing where you left off, and that way you can continuously play throughout, everywhere in the house. Well, yeah, this is really cool and all, but lately I've been wondering if the system interfaces in the PS4 online gaming are gonna be free, because I'm pretty damn sure that these systems are gonna require a lot of maintenance to be working perfectly. So I'm not really sure if it's gonna be free, and that's a really good feature that the PS3 has. Let's hope it keeps on the PS4. Now you know the positives, and it's time to go to the negative side of the PS3. And I'm gonna start with backwards compatibility. Now, you're not gonna be able to play PlayStation 3 discs on the PS4, and you're not gonna be able to use the DualShock 3 controller, which really sucks because I still use my PS3, and when I got my PS3 I used a lot of PS2 games. Fortunately, I had the 80 gig PS3 that played PS1 and PS2 games, and I was really happy with it. I could grab a PS2 game, a PS3 game, PS1 games also, and start playing on my PS3, and I was really happy. And it's not gonna be possible anymore on the PS4. You're gonna have to find a space for your PS3 and another one for your PS4 to keep playing any game you want. And another downside for the PS4 is that you're not gonna be able to transfer the PSN stuff on your PS3 to your PS4, or simply download stuff from the PSN to your PS4 once you have originally purchased for the PS3. And this really sucks because I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, you already bought them. Why would you buy them again for your PS4? Bad move, Sony. And well, those were pretty much the big highlights of the conference. If you want to see it, I placed the link below. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think about the PS4, and also let me know what game are you most anticipated for. Thank you for watching. And as Confucius once said, by 3 methods we learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is the noblest. Second, by imitation, which is the easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest.